Everybody, it's Jeremy. Welcome back to Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is our Path of the Damned Herald run, episode 114. Alright, we are the champions, friends. Success! We won! The caretaker stands before the swirling pool as the waters bubble and shimmer with soul essence. By her side awaits Ingari, shuffling with frenetic anticipation.
Approach, honored champion.
With solemn silence, Humaire lifts a helmet styled with spider legs, boar tusks, and Stelgar features. She tries unsuccessfully to place the helmet over your misshapen, god-touched head. Chuckles after a quiet sigh.
We're not so common as to earn this helm regularly, but we do keep an alternative.
She passes the helmet to Ingari and instead removes the cape draped around her shoulders, clasping it around your neck with a flourish.
Wear this mantle with pride, champion of the hunt, as I have these many years. By the authority of Tawamawai and the souls of Kazuwari, you are declared the champion of the hunt.
Us.
From this day forth, you are the envy and the ambition of every contender to come.
Swank.
You are hunter, but also hunted.
I've just got fucking cat scratches down my arm. Odie tried to jump up the side of me earlier.
Yours is the burden and the joy of defending this proud title.
I'm honored.
Never thought I'd hear those words.
Constantine stands a bit taller, shoulders straight.
Now, to anoint you in the pool of memories, that the souls of this place may share in your triumph. Clear your mind. Lower your head into the waters and open your eyes to that which the faces choose to show you.
This is how I speak with the faces? Humaire nods, holding your gaze with hers. Alright, anoint yourself in the waters. You kneel before the ancient stone font, and a feeling like static electricity tickles your face. Alright. So. You take a breath and submerge your face into the pool. The surface of the water gives way only reluctantly, the energy playing across it tickling your senses. The tendrils of soul energy before you lick your features, probing your nostrils, ears, eyes, and lips for any point of ingress. They wrap around your head, soft caress initially, but soon tensing, rigidly grasping, pulling you deeper, too deep. Oh, well, it's a watcher-only check, so that's gonna fail. Surrender to the pool. Your chest tightens, your blood runs cold, rushing through your ears, or perhaps it's the flow of the water past you that you hear, or perhaps you fall ever deeper in the ancient pool. The current calms. You feel the cold wet against your face and within your ears. Your hands grip rough stone. Your feet rest on solid ground. Warm air stirs the hairs at the back of your neck. You straighten, withdraw your head from the pool. And we are not in Kansas anymore, I'm gonna assume. Did we just get teleported? Of course we did. God damn it.
Nope. This isn't right.
Well, hell, Watcher. Literally.
What? Hold up. Hold up. Don't just be saying that we're in hell.
Ishi, quiet time.
That's alright. Just check the pool. Can we just like go back? Nope. Uh-oh.
Enough of that now. It's time. The axe is sharp. She won't feel a thing.
No, please.
Okay, why do you gotta make me feel this
The other
shit?
sows will be eaten too. If we are to survive the winter, there must be a fat larder and few mouths. Come, enough of this childishness.
She take the axe to mother? You're like, I know a way we can fill up the larder with fewer mouths to feed. Get rid of yours, mama. Oh. Crowned in a stylized boar helm, a starved and sinewy Amawa kneels in quiet contemplation. All manner of scars and burns festoon their arms, and stringy, unkempt hair dribbles from the collar of their helmet.
You fight with the fury of Tuamawai in all his forms.
Yeah, we're real impressive. So who in Malgrim's name are you?
I am Uruke the Surviving Face. I wish that I could welcome you under better circumstances. I wish to see you return to your proper place. But the other faces conspire against us.
Sorry about your pig.
My pig? Watchers all see the past and present of souls muddled as one. I appreciate the condolence. She was a good friend, but only the first of many I outlived.
Who are you exactly?
I came to this island when I was very young. It was a time of chaos and suffering throughout the Deadfire. I endured the remainder of my life in this inhospitable place. A very long life. All of it spent as nature would will it. Now I am as you see me, the most enduring of the faces of the hunt.
What are the faces of the hunt?
We are talons shared upon one clawed hand. Though possessed of our own names, our own eyes and minds, we have united in purpose.
That don't exactly explain things.
Very fair.
We serve Tuamawai and care for his crucible.
Where am I?
This is Tuamawai's domain. One of the great hunter's many dens in the beyond. Here, the souls of those who fought and died in his honor may rest until the time of need, when Tuamawai will absorb their cunning and feast on their might. Though you could not walk there from here, you are, in a fashion, still on Kazuwari. This place exists within and beneath its great statue. From here, we oversee the Crucible Games.
Why have you brought me here?
It was not me who lured you here.
They raise a single bony finger in correction.
The others would use you to escape this place.
Aha.
They mistake it for a prison. I would prefer that be prevented.
If the faces got free of their statue, we'd be unleashing a three-headed monster on the Deadfire. But that might bring the bloodshed in the Crucible to an end, too.
He chews on a thick knuckle, looking away. How would I return to the here?
Wahami, the slaying face, has destroyed the flow of souls. To leave this place, you must subdue him. His desecration must be undone.
How did the slaying face destroy the flow of souls? Iruke points to what at first appeared to be a stalagmite, stalactite and stalagmite of Adra nearly touching. The chunks of essence-rich stone floating around it leave little doubt that it was once a singular pillar. That over there.
Wahami shattered the spine of souls. Now, those who perish in the Crucible do not move on to meet the wheel. They clog this place, or they linger above. Regardless, they wail and rage.
Damn it, Wahami.
It seems utter madness to violate this place. But now I know he longs to escape, or perhaps only to avenge himself on Tuamawai. Perhaps your arrival is the Hunter God's reply.
Wahami seeks to escape, but you do not. Why?
Leave this place? How then would I serve Tuamawai? He chose me to embody his will to survive. And it is a role I shall proudly enact for all eternity.
Galloween. I kind of want to do that. Why should I trust anything you're telling me?
Trust is for prey. But
Fair enough.
ignore my words and you will remain here forever.
Galloween actually warned me away. He sent you a giant lizard instead.
Then he has decided to punish us all. Strange to have so little time after
Nice.
having had so much. Wahami's grip on the flow of souls must be loosened. After that, well, you are a watcher. I hope that you know more of these things than I do, and can repair the damage the Slaying Face has wrought. Axika, the Seeking Face, also resides in this place. She may know how best to handle Wahami. If not, then the Slaying Face will certainly understand violence. Indeed, I'm sure he'd prefer it.
I'll see what I can do.
Tuamawai guide your hunt.
Iruke's form blurs into a soft light and departs towards the southwest. Holy moly. Alright then. Aha! It auto put the Champion's Gate upon. Gotcha. Battle awareness. Incoming melee attacks that target deflection and miss have a 10% chance of allowing an instant primary attack riposte. Wow, that's pretty cool. We have pretty high deflection, so that could happen a bit. And then rivalries, 3% action speed and weapon damage for each enemy engaging the wearer. It's a very good tank cloak, actually. Embroidered with stylized Stelgar spiders and boars, this cape was awarded to you upon being named the champion of the hunt in the Kazuwari Crucible games. While a helmet is the traditional prize awarded to the victor, you are not the first godlike to win the games. For champions with god-touched brows such as yours, this one-size-fits-all cape is given instead of the usual helmet. Alright. I'm gonna assume we're gonna take some portals.
This island belongs to my empire. All will be built according to my command.
Worry not, Your Majesty. Our nation has supplied Kazuwari with the best architects to have ever graced Deora. The site will be a marvel for the ages.
There will be no debate. This place will be built by Hawana hands and minds, or not at all. I will hear no more of it.
I am certain a compromise can be found. If I might be dismissed, I will notify my superiors at once.
Okay. I have a fucking clue what that was all about.
Happily.
Numerous spider eyes glisten with moisture as they observe you. Alright, Axica.
Lines here and here. Make certain you lay them deep.
Oh.
The
Jeez,
floor will
Axica.
inevitably sustain damage, and we can't have someone seeing the conduits.
I can build it however you want, but if they find out, they'll never trust us again. Our work at Ukaizo would be doomed. What if Wano workers visit the site when we're laying the stone? What if someone...
Ukaizo will mean nothing if we cannot prove out our theories here and now. You worry about the masonry. I'll worry about the Huana.
Hum, 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 hum. Hey! The flowing hair and gown of Axica flutters slowly despite the lack of wind in this corner of the beyond. Her face and features appear more defined here. You see now her rigid posture and wrinkles forged by decades of worry and frustration.
Welcome, champion. I wish this were the reward you deserve, but the work of the righteous seeker is never easy, I'm afraid, nor ever complete. You stand within the Crucible's heart. As one of the stewards of this place, it pains me to admit that you've caught us in a state of floundering weakness.
She points to the massive pillar that runs through the seemingly infinite landscape. I take it the broken pillar is to blame for the unquiet souls whom Myre mentioned.
In his desperate flailing to escape, Wahami smashed the pillar. Now the flow of souls through this place is choked, and the Crucible doomed.
Doomed.
But now you're here, and I imagine the gods follow on your heels.
Well, the actual Gallowayne is on his way here, with a very big lizard.
That is not ideal.
Right? Gallowayne sucks! She runs a hand through the ghostly translucence of her hair, a look of concern visible even on her wispy face.
By severing the Crucible's connection to the rest of the Beyond, Wahami has limited Gallowayne's influence on Kazuwari. I can only imagine that he has sent an agent to reclaim it by force. His beast will drench Kazuwari in blood.
It's fine.
But first, he will destroy this statue and all within it, the two of us included.
Well, arms crossed, Axica taps her foot with frustration.
Another reason, Watcher, why you must stop Wahami.
Man, poor Wahami. This one's out. This soul collection, is that somehow to blame for the island's oversized wildlife?
That this place also serves as an island of bounty proved an unintended but desirable outcome. You may have noticed that Kazuwari is overrun with beasts of unusual size, animals touched by Gallowayne. Such creatures were not of this island prior to the Crucible's construction. You could say it was made in your image, in a manner of speaking.
Ha 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 ha. You use the name Gallowayne when others here use Tuamawai. Why?
Tuamawai was a mythic figure among the ancient Huana, a great three-headed monster, the greatest of all predators.
What if the lizard is a great three-headed lizard? What if the lizard is Tuamawai? That'd be cool.
We featured it prominently in our designs here on Kazuwari, in part to appease their overbearing king. Over time, Gallowayne bent the figure to his purposes. He may have stolen its identity, but in doing so, He granted it a kind of godhood.
How long ago was this all built, and what sort of inspiration did watchers like me provide?
A watcher can seek souls in the in-between, but more curiously, those souls can see them back. The mechanism within the crucible attempts to replicate that signaling property, only without a mortal body that is susceptible to death or disease. Every hunter chases Galawain in their own way. Mine was to have Galawain come to me.
Why didn't you want the Huana knowing your true plans for this place?
What do you mean?
Don't play coy. I'm the Seeking Face's chosen, and right now I seek an honest answer.
I suppose you have earned the right to
Nice.
direct answers.
She nods slowly.
When we conceived of the Crucible, we were on the cusp of several major breakthroughs in our study of the soul and the beyond. The Huana, however, did not share our interests. As a result, much of this place was constructed in secret, away from their attention. That the Crucible's true nature remains hidden to this day, I take a measure of pride in it.
The lie that keeps on killing. What an achievement.
Yeah, so this place is one giant trap for the souls of those who lose at combat.
Do I hear an accusation in your words?
Yeah.
To a hunter, or a god of hunting, the term trap is no pejorative. But yes, we designed the Crucible to capture the essence of those who met defeat here, and some of the power of the victorious.
It feeds off the living too?
It does not allow those energies gathered or expelled by the contenders to go to waste.
Gotcha.
Within the Crucible, today's hunters may learn, firsthand and without coddling, the lessons that slew hunters of the past.
Got something else. Have others left their posting here, or is Wahami's attempt the first?
No. We were the first set to this task.
A slight frown mars her spiritual features.
Always us three. I cannot imagine it any other way. It may not even be possible to leave, but Wahami will try.
I will deal with Wahami.
Know that he lives up to his role as the slaying face. Be on your guard, Watcher.
Righto.
And good luck.
Poof. Poofa doofa. Alright. Oh, dude. Did he just... Crikey. Wahami and his lion companion. I feel like this is a setup, though, honestly. The slaying face's form coalesces around his cackling smile. Though the spirit's features lack the fine details of a living visage, his razor-sharp teeth appear bright, opaque, far more solid than anything else in this realm.
Axika's spiderling finally arrives. You hunt well, champion. Your fury pleases Tuamawai, as does the blood you have spilled in his name. For strength and fury will live forever. You will speak for Tuamawai. You will become as a god.
Reference! I don't think that the Lord of the Hunt wants to see more of me.
Tuamawai would not have guided your slaughter were this moment not meant to be.
Yeah, Gallowayne doesn't like me very much, my man.
You have earned this prize. You have earned eternal life. Take it.
Even if I agreed, how do you plan to do this?
You will fix the River of Souls.
Then why did you break it? Wahami, see, we're getting into some... Wahami points towards the broken Adra pillar.
Then we gaze into each other as only watchers can. Until I wear your living hide, and you walk the heavens.
Ah.
When I walk in your body, I will adapt.
Ah.
Will be free. Will hunt Eora once more!
Seems a bit early in y'all's courtship for that.
You really ought to keep those kinds of thoughts to yourself, friend.
Ain't nobody ever taught you how to ask politely?
I have a lot of questions.
Yes. Would expect as such. I bash better than I talk. But I will try to answer clearly. So, what is it?
As I approached, I saw a memory. Was it an image of your death?
Which one?
The soul folds his arm as he spits the words.
I have seen much. Maybe too much. Am watcher to others, but am also watcher to self. I can see many of my deaths from before Wahami was Wahami.
Ah, gotcha. So you were awakened to your past lives. When did that first happen?
When I was more boy than man. Would dream of past lives and past deaths.
All of them at the Crucible on Kazuwari?
Of course! Greatest slayer must be born among greatest hunting trails.
Constantine flicks his eyes between you and Wahami, seeming to almost vibrate with nervous energy. Something about this doesn't sit right with him. Make peace with this role you've rightfully earned.
Make peace?
Shakes his head in large, arcing motions.
Tuamawai teaches all to struggle for better. I will not be denied the thrill of the living chase any longer.
Alright, we got no other options. Enough questions. We have a matter to settle.
Yes. And Watcher has come to an answer?
I'm gonna see if I can maybe talk to Constantine. Excuse me, I need to contemplate some things before making my decision.
What is there to consider? Perhaps you need a moment to grieve? That is understandable. Return when you're done crying and ready to accept fate.
Yeah, huh? Something doesn't seem right, but who knows? Can I not
Need something?
talk to him?
Hey there, Watcher. What's on your mind? Youthful folly. Nothing more to it than that. What's on your mind? You don't want to hear about that. It's ancient history of this. Ouch! Watcher! You're not wrong. But you were asking about, well, there was Salis, an old elf.
I thought we already...
Then there were Perso and Claria, twins from Old Valley. Then there was my sister. She thought those fights were gonna fix everything short of bringing our ma back from her grave.
I thought I already went through all this.
See? There's a certain glory that comes with being a champion of Kazuwari. And with glory comes money. We could have put our pa up in a nice place, maybe even gotten him a valet or a steward. Someone to help him hunt and farm so he could focus on tending his bees. Didn't work out like that though. And she wouldn't forgive me for it. Haven't seen her since.
That's rough.
Not sure how my letters are gonna find her now that we spent so much time on the move.
Expression softens and his eyes take on a distant, unfocused look. Frowns and turns away. Okay. Let's head back and see if we can talk to these.
You return.
Soul of Axica nods at your approach, bowing slightly in a cordial salutation.
What would you have of me?
Wahami thinks he can leave the beyond in my body.
It is a surprisingly interesting idea. Especially given that you are a watcher.
Why should me being a watcher matter?
Theoretically speaking, you bridge the gap between the physical world, the here, and the metaphysical world. Wahami was a watcher in life. He may know something I do not.
Is escape even possible?
Theoretically, though I highly doubt it. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. I suspect he will only respect force.
If not through me, then through what?
Ultimately, it's less a matter of how he leaves than what he leaves behind. Nature abhors a vacuum. Any attempt to leave one here will tear Wahami apart. If he is to escape, he must leave something in his place. Something of significant spiritual puissance.
Oh, I bet we could have, what's his butt? The ghost guy that we have with us. He could probably take over.
Whatever suffered such a fate, however, would become enslaved by
I wonder if
Galloway's
we had
will.
fed him souls the entire time through the Crucible, if that's the
Can't
option
sound
that we
like
could
the
say.
sound of that.
They would lose themselves, subsumed into the role of the faces of the hunt. Wahami will not listen to my words, however. What would you have of this? Actually, the talent, you could say it was made in your image.
Already did that.
Patience.
That's interesting, but yeah, I honestly I bet that's the case. Wahami seems certain that this ends with either me trapped or in bloodshed. Help me convince him otherwise.
The slaying face is nothing if not predictable. There might be some way to appeal to his pride, however.
I'm left with little choice but to destroy Wahami.
Though we are united in service of Tuamawai, I fear that for the Crucible to survive, this must be done. Perhaps conflict is inevitable, but I beseech you to seek another route. Where would I go? When you're ready.
Yes? I guess I'm gonna try to run down here and summon Mataru? Is that his name? Muatu.
Yeah? Yeah?
Once per rest.
Yes?
Need something?
Combat only. Gotcha.
What? Patient.
Alright. I don't know that we've got another real option. Approach. See how it goes.
The Watcher returned. Is he ready to accept his fate?
What if there was another way, some other soul to take your place, or another body for you to claim?
I hear you. Speak.
Oh, I kind of like this third option, right? Because I don't want to consign Muatu to, to this place. But the giant lizard, maybe. Gallowayne, to Wamawai. He's on his way here. Maybe you can wrest control of his giant lizard from him.
He comes? Ha! I knew he would!
Pumps a massive fist into the air.
Yes! I would take his little lizard from him. Then who would hunt who, huh? But his tie to the beast will be strong. Without my axe, we would stand little chance of slicing it free.
I could go get your axe.
I should send you back on the air of your words? After all it took to trap you? No, I don't think I will. I hear you. Speak. He come here, but his tie to
I
the
think
beast
I
will
can
be
kill that
strong.
beast without your magic
Without
axe.
my act, maybe. But can you slice free its connection to Tuamawai? Can you leave me a door into the creature's soul? I think not. I should send you back on the... No, I don't think I will.
Well, shit then. Well, hail. I kind of liked that option, but it looks like we can't do it. Maybe if we had his axe previously.
I hear you. Speak. What is perhaps you need a...
Gonna quick save real quick. And then I want to see
watch
the
is
Muatu
he
thing.
ready? I hear you. I have seen him win many fights. He is strong, in body and voice. Yes, he could chant the Crucible to life. But he is weak now. A shade, a wisp. He is but wind. It will not work.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, right? Like, okay, so we just we get the bad ending basically. I'm not sacrificing Constantine to him. So one of us has to relent, and it's not going to be me.
So we must settle this with strength. Tuamawai would have it no other way.
Hang on now. Should probably find out what's going on here before we start throwing our weight around.
A 6 needs a 22.
What is perhaps...
Okay, let's go see if maybe we can find out about his axe.
What would this is actually? You could say it was made in your image. Do I hear an accusation? Too up at yet.
It feeds up.
It does not within the crucible.
Okay.
Patience.
Maybe they basically were saying that the axes.
Watcher? It would be stranger if all of this... Then ask.
When Humaire spoke of the souls being out of harmony, she was sensing the three of you squabbling.
I suspect she sensed the disruption in the flow of souls after Wahami made his mark. I fear the slow death of this place, or the wrathful return of Tuamawai, should the spine remain broken.
How many of you are in here?
All who die in the Crucible pass through this place, but only the three of us, Wahami, Axika, and I remain to honor the Hunter God. Since Wahami damaged the pillar, I have spotted momentary glimpses of other souls.
Gotcha.
Lost, wayward, and transient. I imagine this will continue until the souls can properly...
Okay.
Where would I when you're...
I'm gonna do a quick Google search for Wahami's axe. Ah. So unfortunate. So we have to, if we were to do the contest of the Slayer, right? If we were basically to become the Slayer's champion, we would have gotten Wahami's axe. Cool. All right. Sweet. And that would have allowed us to go a specific route. We're just gonna go kick his ass. Kick his ass, Seabass. I love that there's multiple endings. Or multiple ways out of this.
So what? Is he ready to accept his fate? So we must...
Hang on now. Should probably find out what's going on here before we start
No,
throwing
I'm not,
tomatoes.
Constantine, I'm not putting you here.
A test of might is what Tuamawai would want.
With a rumbling laugh, the Amawa cranes his neck as he eases into his fighting stance. With a tilt of his head and a flex of his wingspan, Wahami's soul readies for action. Okay. Try to get rid of the lion companion. Over a little.
will be mine, Watcher.
What? What do you mean by that? What do you mean? What do you mean? I mean unharmed. Yeah, you're unharmed because we're not fighting, right? I don't also have to defeat Axika and Iruke, do I? Whoop! Apparently the answer to that question is yes.
Not to alarm you, but I'm
What's on your
slowly
mind,
dying. Hey.
Speak freely.
Oh, yeah. Sure thing. Moeth, Ixie, oh no.
You were saying?
It's not
For the wrong
in
Anui,
there,
Captain.
basically.
Moeth, Ixie, oh no.
You see that, Ishi?
Damn it.
Nope. Ishi doesn't see it.
I can't
Because
do it.
Ishi's paper thin and dies at the slightest provocation.
Stand together. Yeah.
How's this one going
Speak
again?
freely. Not a problem, Captain.
Ixie, oh no.
You were saying? For the wrong Anui.
Why did Axika attack me? Like, I don't understand. I guess maybe she's just like drawn she has to.
Moeth,
That feels so strange though.
Need something?
no one noticed that, right?
Still got it.
What can I do?
Moeth, Ixie, oh no.
Not even close.
Damn. Alright, not really any issue with fighting these. Ooh, she is healing. Why is she healing? She's not healing by a little either. She's healing by a fucking lot.
Pretend you didn't see that.
I wish you could you could freeze shit and hover. Like I don't know what these fucking effects are, but she's got something that is it the unbending shield times 15?
That's on me. Yes? I'd be glad to.
The fuck this unbending shield thing is.
As you wish.
Pretend you didn't see me.
Okay, yeah, that seems like that was the situation. That unbending shield was like healing her every time she took a hit. Damn.
We have become fractured, turned upon us.
I don't know why Axica attacked us, though. That's the weird thing. They lift a metallic shard from the dissipating corpus of Wahami and press it into your hands. Gain the Tooth of Tuamawai. Rightful Vengeance. Increases might and resolve by 1 until the end of combat. Each time a party member is knocked out, stacks up to 4 times. This pointed shard of metal thrums with unspent energy. Ribbons of gold periodically flare and dim like living embers trapped beneath its onyx surface. A broken edge suggests this was either snapped off or melted from some larger object. What it was and how it came to be this way are a mystery. In recent history, it was called a Tooth of Tuamawai and used to shatter an Audra pillar. The extent of its power can only be surmised. Interesting.
Still, I am thankful for your intervention, albeit deeply ashamed of our conflict.
Axica attacked me.
Strange. I wonder why. Perhaps there was more to it than we knew.
Yeah, I feel like unresolved.
All that remains is for the flow of souls to be restored with the Tooth of Tuamawai. With that done, you should be able to leave this place. Live well, champion of the hunt.
I guess, you know, honestly, so Iruke was the only person who wanted to be here. Wahami was trying to get out, and I'm assuming Axica basically saw the same opportunity to get out as Wahami did, only, you know, once we started fighting with Wahami, she was like, I'll go in and I'll take the Watcher's body and I'll be the one to get out. So, maybe that's the case. Nice. Opener of the Way. We have so many blessings now. Hey, we got the Opener of the Way achievements. Repair the flow of souls to the beyond. The completed circuit thrums with the flow of souls. You sense strong feelings of joy, despair, and everything in between resonating from the Audra as the essence streams through it. As you enter the flow, the sensations become almost auditory. Cries of relief, tears of happiness, screams of agony, all echo at the edges of your senses. They melt together into an incoherent chaos that rushes past your ears as you're swept against the current by the gravity of your physical form. You feel your body nearing. I don't share Constantine. I understand Constantine's distaste for the death, but at the same time, I don't share his. The people, generally speaking, at the very least, the people who are here make the choice to be here, right? They're hunters or challengers. They're here for a reason, right? So I'm actually okay with not screwing over Gallowayne in this particular situation. Though I bet that's probably what Constantine would prefer. You slam into your body as if falling from a great height. You wake with an involuntary gasp to find Ingari looking down at you. Ingari? Where's Humaire? Hamana. Where's Humaire? Oh. Toomoi is here. Ingari helps you to your feet. The Amawa's large palms are surprisingly rough and dry. He pulls back, looking at your hands in blank surprise.
Where did that come from?
You hold the tooth of Toomoi in your grasp. Somehow, you return from the beyond with a physical object. You become gradually aware of shouted orders and panicked screams in the distance.
Wouldn't believe us if we told you.
A question for later. What matters is that you're back, and just in time.
Uatu, you still here?
Still here and happy to see you.
Where's Humaire?
She's outside.
He shakes his head and points towards the exit to the arena.
What in the name of Margaret's flaming underthings is going on out there?
A huge reptile erupted from the inland sea. It attacks the Crucible. Humaire fights it, but without your aid, I fear she'll feed it instead.
He pushes you towards the door.
Kazuari needs you, champion. Go. Save her.
Let's do it.
Shouldn't be like this. Something's wrong.
Just for once, I hope this has nothing to do with us.
Let's go to the champions area. Oh, we can't.
Welcome, champion of the hunt. Your private seating awaits.
To think I fought so hard for a crown and a set of stairs.
Big lizard! It's time for a big lizard fight! Super excited. Much excited, much wow. Humaire! Oh, that's not a big lizard. Those are little lizards. That's the big lizard? Okay. It's...
The beast's breath rolls over you in a fetid wave.
Oh, shit.
The stench of
Got that
rotting
Ashley
fish
Johnson.
nearly overpowering. A light sparks in its beady eyes, and the shouting from the stands fades away to nothing, replaced by the guttural rumble of Gallowayne's displeasure.
I took care of it, Gallowayne. Chill the fuck out.
This is my temple, my island, my security against Aethys's madness!
Maybe I should have cut him off. I don't like Gallowayne. The beast's tail whips and snaps across the arena's fighting floor. It is restless, hungry for a fight.
My connection to the island is returned, yet it is not as it was.
The force of Gallowayne's displeasure hits like a kick to your chest. As you fight to catch your breath, you hear the low, building growl of the god's animal retainers as a whisper on the breeze.
What happened in the beyond? What did you do? Weave your tale now, while you have a tongue still to tell it.
The faces were embroiled in a power struggle. I dealt with it, and now they will remain in the statue, forever your prisoners.
I must admit, I'm surprised.
I am willful and contrary.
You are known among
This is one of those very rare occasions where I don't completely disagree with the scenario happening. Again, right? Like, people come to this place, willingly challenge the Crucible, understanding that their souls feed the Crucible. Like, that is the pool. They all know it, right? They know that the memories drawn are the memories of those souls. But, they said it earlier, right? The souls are not trapped there. They just power it on their way through, right? If the Adra pillar is restored, the souls return to the wheel. Only the 3 are trapped there. And Wahami was kind of an asshole, and Axica absolutely was an asshole, and Iruke wants to be there. So I'm fine with that.
I only regret that a scavenger like you stole my kills before I had the chance to crush them in my own
Your
claws.
ass down here and let's fucking fight. I will do you like I did Rimmergond.
By your actions, the Crucible's trial will persevere through many seasons.
I don't give a shit. Let's fight anyways.
Those who fail their trials and give their lives to the arena will remain a part of it, as it should be.
What's this?
You stole that relic from the beyond?
Galawain grows suddenly larger, the long fur on his arms and shoulders bristling. The wolf and Stalgar on his flanks hiss in unison. Even the Perakoa squares its forelegs, a low, rumbling growl starting in its throat.
Pray to your favored god, Herald of Berath, for your death is near at hand.
Ah. Fuck you.
Like shuttered lamplight, the glow of Galawain's presence
Let's
leaves
go.
the beast's eyes. Dark encroaches at the edge of your vision, until all you can see is a pinprick of light swimming in the emptiness.
Oh,
of the
holla. No, I want to fight. I
Suddenly,
don't want you to, like,
the
god
light
power
blooms,
me. That's
and
bullshit.
its force shoves you back into your body.
Keep what you told.
Yeah, let's go. Ugh. Oh my god. This is gonna be a thing. Alright, we want to go here. We want to go here. We want to go... That's good. We want to go there. We want to... Actually go ahead and summon Muatu. And you are... I don't think you are in a good... Nope, no, what? How am I not clicked on Shodi like I wanted?
Take that.
You were saying?
Lost the light.
Captain?
Yeah.
Why is she just taking shit tons of damage?
Sure thing.
Pretend you didn't see that.
Right on target.
I'm no help here.
You're in a shitty position to cast that spell. Don't cast that spell in shitty positions.
Your orders?
Stay with us. Stand together.
How did that not hit her? Twice.
Still got it.
Like, what the fuck? Okay, we want to mark down here. How know, honestly, I kind of want to leave Mawatu, or leave this to Mawatu, rather, is what I mean. I'll pop down here.
Guess they don't like my singing.
And go.
That's right.
Happy to oblige.
We do this instead.
Oh, hell.
Very well.
You definitely don't want to be doing that. You, I would rather, again, be this. And honestly, I kind of want to turn this on. You.
Hey, that wasn't half bad.
I trust you.
I'm on it. What do you need?
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
As useful as a bump on pickle.
Yeah.
Alright. That putrid breath just does a fuck ton of damage. And we say that it does a whole shit ton of the damage.
Right between the eyes.
Hit him right between the eyes.
Yeah?
Stand together.
Just look, there's a little baby boy. Alright.
What?
Your orders? You were saying?
Yeah.
Smart, sir.
Kick his ass, Seabass.
What do you need?
I need something stronger.
Yes?
Say your prayers.
He actually doesn't have a whole lot of
Didn't work.
Yes?
Yeah.
Something I can do?
Now that's just rude.
Kinda just on autopilot here, honestly. Some hobbling shots, I suppose.
Stand together.
Still got it.
I need something stronger.
Nah, you're good. Just keep plinking away at him.
Better than that.
Oh, he's getting there. I wonder if Shodi can...
Yeah.
That was about as useful as a bump on a pickle.
Yeah.
Right on top.
Do it. Will it execute? Did she just get knocked down? She did. She's not even gonna get the chance to do it.
Stand together.
Hey! She did it! Nice. She executed him. Sweet. Cool. That was fun.
The beast collapses into a heap of blood and scales.
Oh yeah. The greatest opponent. Got the achievement, the greatest opponent, confront the Perakoa. That was pretty cool. Perakoa's eye. This large, glistening eye periodically twitches with some faint echo of watchfulness. Though unblinking and dead, the eye is moist and slick to the touch, sloshing with the weight of congealed vitreous humor. Perakoa are known for their sharp awareness and patience in the hunt. And from this eye alone, it's fair to assume that this organ came from an adept predator.
The massive creature expires with a tired hiss, and you sense the familiar phenomenon of a soul departing a body. Only the energies involved are of a size and scale that threatens to overwhelm you. The essence rages around you as if desperate for direction. You can provide it.
In the soul to the wheel.
Without moving your physical hand, you extend your soul's grasp and pull at the center of the spiritual mass. Drawn to your presence, the soul accepts your invitation. Within moments, the essence swirls about you, ready to follow your lead. You guide it through the Audra hidden within the statue of Tuamawai, and into the beyond.
Alright then. Alright, Humaire. Humaire straightens, though she cradles one arm gingerly with the other.
It's over then? The souls have been quieted?
Strife existed between the three souls that served Tuamawai within this place. The matter is settled.
Understatement of the fucking year.
Alright.
That explains much, doesn't it? Thank you for calming their turmoil.
I'll remember what you did, even in my next life. Promise.
Glad I could help.
Now we live, we seek, and we slay.
She grinned, sharp teeth glinting.
We survive.
And that, I think, is probably the end of Seeker, Slayer, Survivor. I would assume.
I hear tale of another artifact ripe for the reaping.
Or not.
Welcome back. I hope I can be of service, friend.
Spoke with the faces in the beyond.
Gallarde, you are most blessed.
Stares at you with wide eyes.
If I might ask, what did you learn from them?
Ah. The faces were the memories of lives lived by a single awakened soul, and they were watchers.
Ha! I knew it! Can't wait to see Rose's face when I tell her I was right all along.
Incredible.
Nods to himself.
Strange to think of all these things we see, and what lurks beneath them.
Glances towards the pool of memories.
Just one of Kazuari's many lessons. We first washed the items in the pool. Most of your performance, if you were the seeking face whispered of a tapestry, stolen on the seas, now hanging in a shop on the water, filched from the filcher, and the spider shall be pleased. The slaying face growled of a statue, that of a great tracker, defaced. Hunt the hunter's crown in a ruined Huana city, long flooded and overgrown. The surviving face respects even the survival of a wounded god. Though she burned, the exiled queen persisted. Retrieve a part of her from the seat of her power. You now know as I know.
So these sound like big deals. The finger of the exiled queen, Wodika. The hunter's head, Amnang's headmaiden. Oh no, is that... Okay.
Happy to oblige.
Greetings, champion. You again honor the Crucible with your presence.
Alright, well, it looks like we have a little bit left in Seeker, Slayer, Survivor, but it looks like we're done with the actual story. This is just like fun challenge stuff to do. So cool. That's going to be it for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.